Hello there, my name is Lydia Livingston and I have a disability awareness website, 5 News UK, grapevine.co.uk. I'd like to introduce you to my friend here and colleague, Skeleton. He's a skeleton, of course, but I call him Terry after my late uncle Terry, and because I know it's both a girl and a boy's name. Anyway, a little bit about me. I am using him here or her here to give you an idea of what my MS symptoms are at the present moment in time. Here at the back of the spine, where you can probably see where I'm actually showing you as best I can, is where I'm getting what I call a lot of lower and back pain into the legs and causing weakness and numbness in the actual kneecaps. The other symptoms I get in relation to my MS is at the very back of the head, and I call this brain sensations. I don't actually know what the term is, but right at the very back of the head, it can feel like tingling or like a pain. Such pain can sometimes travel down the back, what feels like down the back of the ear, going down here into my arms, and that can cause situation of pins and needles, pain, and it can feel like cramp as well sometimes. I also get that in both my arms and my legs. About 2 years ago, I could actually still walk. I was very lucky, and I count myself lucky that I was able to walk a number of steps. My partner has to sadly look after me now as I've got more and more disabled with the MS. But skeleton here helps keep me going. And as I say, I was walking about a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago. But what happened is the MS started to get worse. I had hoped to carry on with the exercises and at least stabilise, but that didn't happen. And prior to that, I was housebound for a couple of years. I couldn't walk or do anything outside. Now I can walk. I can't walk at all, and a physio more or less told me straight to my face, I'll never walk again. I'm still trying to defy that and turn that round and say, no, that is not going to happen. I can stand with a rotor stand. That's a stand that you can just hold on to like that and pull yourself up. What little strength I have got left is in my upper body, but my legs and my kneecaps have gone. Maintenance physio is not provided on the NHS in my area, and that's a sad reality. There is an MS day centre, but what I feel I need or would most benefit from will be an actual facility which is in-house, whereby I can work with people and at the same time gain strength from other people. What's the worst thing is when you're trying to help yourself in this way, you want to not come home and have to deal with the same reality. You want to be around other people, gain support in-house, not in, shall we say, a setting which is much more out, not outdoors, I forget what the word is, in the community. That's what I mean, in the community. That's not really the way I'd like to go if I had the choice. I did want to go to the National Hospital for Neurology and Neurosurgery. I wanted to see a Professor Thompson there because he was a specialist in MS and like very complex cases. But unfortunately, I've never managed to get to the bottom of this. I've heard he's left. My gastroenterologist told me he's actually left his post and is now retired. But and when I sent a letter in asking to be seen and a video accompanying the letter, I never even got a response or anything. I was just stuck. My own neurologist and me, we get on, but he just doesn't have any imagination. He doesn't want to do the test. He doesn't want me to help or enable me to help others like medical students, people like that, understand people like me, if you know what I mean. Very complex cases. I believe I might, someone like the Lancet might be able to do some tests on me. One of them in particular I'd like to do will be a, what I don't know if you call it a brain test, whereby it actually gets into the brain and like a CT scan or neuro scan, whatever, to see which parts of the brain are actually still working and which ones have started to die, or whatever the score is. It's hard for me to explain this in language, but that's one thing I would like to do. And when you see a question and answer session, whereby it shows you which parts in colour, which parts of the brain are still working and not, that is a test I really, really like to do. But unfortunately, it's never been clear if this test is in existence, how much it costs, and me own neurologist and me, he just doesn't want to know, and it's a real shame, because my brain is going to MS research, and I'd have loved people to have known as much as they could about me and my MS and my complexity with my other medical conditions like me post-traumatic stress disorder, autism, and primary progressive MS. That would have been something that I'm sure medical students and others, would have gained a lot from. Now, my brain is going to MS research when I die, but I can't help but feel, wouldn't it have been nice to have learned something about me while I'm still alive to help others? I can't help but feel I fit in somewhere. It would have been great if the Lancet would have done a paper or something about me. Unfortunately, I cannot take part in any clinical trials because any one or two disabilities or medical conditions I've got just mean I can't take part, because even one means that, well, hang on a minute, you can't, because that might affect the outcome of the study, which is not helpful, but is nonetheless, it's the case. You don't want to ruin medical study for everybody else. But this is Terri, as I say, lower back pain, into the pelvis. I have a massager which helps me some of the time, which I use on my wheelchair. But I hope this video has gained an awareness or has helped you understand what I'm going through, and this in turn helps others. That is the aim of myself and my website, Terri, and me. My website, as I say, 5News UK, greatfan.co.uk. I love 5 News. My favourite reporters are Simon Viger, Minnie Stevenson, and Julian Drucker, who's an occasional newsreader on 5 News. And this is me, Lydia Livingston, signing off and wishing you all a very good day or evening. Thank you for your attention.